Hi, I'm Willem, and this is InsertDiscX News. Your catch-up of the latest gaming and tech news. In today's update, there are some exciting games and hardware releases in the past week. Let's get into it. In technology news, more phones and laptops are on the way. Samsung unveiled their S-series line of phones for the year. The S26 is being marketed as the first truly agentic AI phone, moving past simple chats to a phone that can perform multi-step tasks autonomously. The Ultra has some small improvements like thinner design and faster processor. The wired charging has been bumped up to 60 watts, allowing the 5000 mAh battery to reach 75% in 30 minutes. The standout feature is the privacy display technology, which uses a pixel-level light control to shield your screen from side-angle onlookers, blocking the whole screen or just sensitive areas. Very cool tech and something different from the norm. New laptops featuring Panther chips are hitting the shelves now. Built on the Intel 18A process, they are showing massive gains in AI-native gaming performance and battery efficiency. Models like the Acer Swift 16 AI and the Acer ExpertBook Ultra look very cool. Hopefully they can be priced competitively, but I'm sure the RAM apocalypse is going to ruin the day again. Apple just concluded a massive launch week that saw the debut of 7 new products, headlined by the surprisingly affordable MacBook Neo, a $599 entry-level laptop powered by the A18 Pro chip. The company also refreshed its core lineup with the M5 powered MacBook Air and high-performance MacBook Pro models, both of which now feature double base storage and significantly faster AI processing. For mobile users, the new iPhone 17e brings MagSafe and A19 chip to the mid-range at $599, while the iPad Air moved to the M4 chip with a RAM bump to 12 gigs. Rounding out the desk setup, Apple introduced 2 new monitors, a refreshed Studio Display with Thunderbolt 5 and high-end Studio Display XDR featuring a 120 mini LED panel. In gaming news, Resident Evil Requiem released to raving reviews. A double-barreled masterpiece, safe but spectacular, the ultimate Resident Evil experience, was just a few ways that people described the game. It managed to get 89 score on Metacritic, making it the highest rated game of 2026 so far. Everyone seems to love the dual protagonist approach, one half focusing on classic slow burn horror when playing as Grace, while playing with Leon leans into high octane action. It hit over 334,000 concurrent players on Steam alone, tripling the launch numbers of Resident Evil Village. It's definitely on my to-play list. Marathon launched this week. Bungie returns to their roots with a high-stakes extraction shooter. It launched on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Its unique runner mechanic and the intense loot and shoot gameplay seems to be a hit with players. Pokémon Pokopia launched as an exclusive for the Nintendo Switch 2. It's a life simulation crafting adventure where players take control of Ditto to restore a world where humans have vanished. Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered also dropped this past week, a cult classic finally returning across all platforms. It features modern 4K visuals, a new free camera system, and the first ever inclusion of the Lost Dark Prophecy demo and deleted levels. The game should be a hit with fans of the series. World of Warcraft Midnight Blizzard's 11th expansion launched this week, featuring a full housing system and a massive battle to fight a void invasion. For the first time in the game's 20 years history, players finally have permanent homes. You get your own house that can be decorated with furniture and trophies you win from your adventures. You live in neighborhoods with about 50 other real players, so you can actually see your friends' houses next door and hang out in a shared community. Pretty cool. Following a Nintendo Indie Week showcase on March 3rd, several titles like the mind-bending Mana Mystery Blueprints and the stylish co-op brawler Rotwood saw surprise available today releases specifically optimized for the Nintendo Switch 2. Several titles, including the sci-fi shooter Dead Zone Rogue and the cozy builder Widow, were confirmed to support the new Joy-Con 2 mouse controls for higher precision play. A major industry rumor surfaced this week suggesting that Sony may be pulling back on first-party single-player PC ports, keeping them PS5 exclusive for longer, while continuing to push live service games to PC day one. I really hope this isn't true, since I've been loving all the games that they have ported over and prefer playing my games on PC and Steam Deck. In gaming hardware news, the Lenovo Legion Go Fold was a showstopper at the Mobile World Congress. It's a foldable handheld that expands from a 7.7 inch to 11.6 POLED display. It features detachable controllers and an Intel Core Ultra 7 chip. As of right now, it's a proof of concept, meaning it doesn't have a confirmed release date or retail price, but the concept does look very cool, and it should be interesting to see if they actually bring it to the market. AMD launched its new Zen 5 desktop and mobile processors at the Mobile World Congress, the Ryzen AI 4000 series. These are the first desktop chips designed for Microsoft Copilot Plus, featuring NPUs with up to 60 TOPS for a on-device AI. The chips codenamed Gorgon Point will still have RDNA 3.5 graphics, but with higher clock speeds and improved NPUs. So AMD still can't release chips with GPUs that will run its year-old upscaling tech FSR4. Ay. Sadly, still no word from Valve about the Steam Machine frame or controller release dates. Supply for RAM and SSDs for the Steam Deck are still causing issues. Steam Deck keeps dipping in and out of stock in all regions. The price has now gone up by roughly $100 in some Asian markets. Hopefully we can see these devices sooner than later. The hardware is not getting any younger. And you're all caught up. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Happy gaming.